Hello everyone, my name is Naly, and today we're going to learn about a topic about exploring the science. Let's start. Hello and welcome back. Today we're going to be taking a trip. And do you want to go with me for the journey to space? Today, let's start. So, like in our space, there is only one sun. And there are many gases in that sun, like hydro, and it makes our fiery sun hot. So the Earth. How about the Earth? You think that our Earth is close to the sun, but it's more than 93 miles. Yeah. So today, let's talk about the different planets in the space. So some planets are far away from the sun, and it is cold and have no life. But some planets are close to the sun. So there are 8 planets. First one is Mercury. So how about Mercury? Mercury is a hot star. So it's hot because it's close to the sun. Next is Venus. Venus is close to Earth. Like the same size to Earth, it's not really. So if you live in Venus, it is very hot and it's built up with carbon dioxide, so we cannot live there. We need oxygen. So next is our Goldilocks planet, Earth. So they called Earth a planet that has life. So Earth is not too close to the sun or not too far away from the sun, and it's not too cold or not too hot. So Earth has it right. So if it's hot, it is very inhospitable for life. And if it's cold, it is very inhospitable for life. So Mars. Do you think Mars is a term that we can live on Mars? Yeah, there are 2 robots that go on Mars and explore on Mars and find rocks. And maybe we can live on this planet Mars. So next got Jupiter. So Jupiter is very large, right? And Jupiter has many moons. It has 67 moons. And if you look through a telescope to look at Jupiter, you will see a red big blotch. So this red blotch is a storm going for 200 years. So do you like to live in a storm that lasts for 2,000 years? 200 years. Next, Saturn. So this Saturn, you see, it has the rings, the beautiful rings that we look through this telescope. We can see these rings. But actually, these rings are made from, Saturn has many rings. But these rings are made from rocks, dust, and ice. Thin ice. So remember, it is made from rock, dust, and ice. Next, Uranus, a giant gas planet. And do you know what Uranus does, my friends? It does like the Earth or other planets. Instead of rotating like this, it rotates like this. Like a bicycle wheel. So you can imagine what if our life, if the Earth rotates like a bicycle wheel, and what will happen to our life. So you can read a book about this. I love to read the book. Next, Neptune, the outside of all these planets. So Neptune is very far from the sun, and it is cold and it has no life. So Neptune is very cold, and there's no life in Neptune. So the last but not least, Pluto. So what about Pluto? We will put it into parenthesis, and it's not really a planet, but it's a dwarf planet. And we actually call it planet. So today, we'll learn about that. But it never says that the feelings about Pluto. Clearly, you just come, but we all know you didn't. You are not a planet. So, thank you and goodbye.